Hi, I'm Gemma Treadwell. I am chair of the Women in ITS Forum, and I work for Arcadis. I've been working in ITS for over 15 years since I was a graduate, and in that time I've had a very diverse career working both in the office, on site, and a little bit in operations. And I've so far really enjoyed it.
Hi, I'm Becky Claytor. I'm an associate at WSP and also the vice chair of the Women in ITS Forum. I've worked for WSP in ITS operations and safety for approximately 2.5 years now, and previous to that at Highways England for about 10 years within an operational field from the regional control centres, as team manager and operator, but then also within the world of processes and work instructions as the procedures manager.
The Women in ITS Forum started, I can't remember, and I was there at the beginning, but it started as a sort of safe and fun environment for women to come together and talk about their ITS careers, what their ambitions were, and also kind of exploring any concerns they might have in the workplace that they didn't maybe feel comfortable talking about in other environments. And it started off as quite a small little group of people, and over the years it's expanded, and now we're looking at showcasing the excellent work that ITS UK do, and also promoting women and showing the diverse career path that you could have within ITS. So that's kind of what we're about.
So sadly, the engineering and transportation sectors are still quite male dominated. The forum gives women and men in the form of ambassadors the opportunity to discuss ITS broadly, exploring the barriers which still make it ITS predominantly male, but then we've got some stats as well that support that. So around 12% of all engineers are women in the UK, which is quite a small number. When you ask younger children, around 46% of girls aged school age, about 11 to 14, might consider a career in engineering, but that compares to 70% of boys asked. And as they get older, that changes. So there's around 25% of girls aged 16 to 18 who would consider the career in engineering, but that's compared to 52% of boys. ITS impacts everyone in society. In order to achieve the best solutions, that wider pool of ideas and knowledge is the better. So women make up just over half the population. It doesn't take much to realise that the benefit of encouraging women into the ITS world opens up a wealth of experience, knowledge, and a different, diverse way of thinking about the solutions, which actually provides a welcoming environment for everyone to share their ideas and knowledge over a broad range of ITS topics. And by championing mainly women presenters, it provides younger members with role models to look up to, new connections, and an atmosphere where they can openly ask questions, building their confidence and sharing experiences. Personally, it's opened up many doors for me, widened my network of work colleagues, and given me the opportunity to build a new skill set.
Over the past 5 years, we've coincided our events with International Women in Engineering Day, because this seems to tie up really well. It's an international day. There's lots of events going on throughout the engineering calendar, so we were really keen to kind of support that, and it's sort of in the middle of the year, so we've kind of done that over the last 5 years, and we've also in doing that we've looked at multiple locations across the UK, so we've held events in Manchester, Birmingham, Southampton, London, and they've all worked really well in a face-to-face environment. Before the COVID sort of Zoom webinar thing took off, we did do a webinar before that, and this year, you know, due to circumstances, we've done another one, and what we found with that is it's allowed us to open up channels internationally, and it's been a real eye-opener for me to get that kind of broader perspective, and also in terms of networking, I think it's really helped. So going forwards, we're going to continue with trying to tie in with the International Women in Engineering Day, and next year we're looking at also sort of coordinating with International Women's Day, which is in March. So that's kind of like our forward plan for events. We cover a wide range of topics, very sort of mixed, because we've got an open sort of forum to be able to do that. So we've covered things like leadership, some technical things in terms of CAV and the impact that's had. And as I said, that our most recent event, we touched on, you know, the impacts of COVID and how that's impacted the workforce, particularly for women. And yeah, one of the other key points is we really want to encourage everyone who attends our events, and particularly women at any stage in their career, to have an opportunity to take part and to learn. So that's what you can expect.
Following on from that success of the webinar and the international event we held, we're looking to actually build on those relationships and encourage learning from others across the globe, really, highlighting any successful women as role models that we can. We're also working with younger members, so the ITS UK Young Professionals, encouraging younger women and men to then share their ideas, just to allow us to widen that talent pool for ITS.
You know, it's open to anyone at any stage in their career to build friendly networks with like-minded, ambitious people within the ITS community. I know if you want to expand on that, Becky.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a lot about creating that safe environment whilst also providing a bit of fun as well, away from the daily grind, just to be able to bring up what ideas people might have, to share experience and knowledge, whether that be good or bad. There might be a community within which or actually give some guidance, and that network can open up so many doors.